Today we're going to talk about the art of becoming uncomfortable. The art of becoming uncomfortable. I want you to just do a drill with me. I want you to do an imagination drill with me. Close your eyes real quick. And I want you to imagine that we're walking through the countryside and we're coming up to a country cottage. It's one of them small little houses that you see on the countryside, but it's very small. When you walk to the low door, you have to duck under just to walk through the door. And when you walk through the door, you enter into a small living room. And on the couch, you see a big man sleeping on a little couch that's living in the little apartment, in the little cottage. You startle him, he jumps up, he hits his head on the low ceiling in the little house, and he stumbles past you and crashes into the kitchen. Wake up. Now, that picture may be a little dramatic because you're saying, why in the world is this big man living in this small house? But that big man is like us. Sometimes we have become comfortable where we are, where we find out that really we're too big for the life that we're living in. And like that big man living in the small house, we've settled for living in something that can't contain us. I want you to look to your left like this, because to your left there's somebody next to you, and say, I'm too big for this. Look to your right. Say, I'm too big for this. Look forward. Look at yourself and say, I'm too big for this. We're going to talk about you being uncomfortable with your comfort zone. So let's break down what a comfort zone is. I like words. I like to do the definition of what comfort zones is. So the dictionary talks about the comfort zone being a situation in which you feel comfortable, in which your ability and your determination are not being tested. In simple, you're settling. When you settle, you're no longer challenging yourself to do better. Have you ever been in a relationship where it could have grown, but it didn't? But you've outgrown that relationship? You can outgrow your life, and the world around you is staying the same, but you're outgrowing the surroundings around you. You can outgrow relationships to a point where you're just surviving. Some of us are going to jobs every day and we're just surviving. When you look at the word survive, and I look at the definition of survive, it says surviving means to manage and to keep going in difficult situations. That sounds positive. That sounds good. But when I started looking up synonyms for the word survive, I saw things like to remain alive, to sustain oneself, to cling to life, to pull through, to hold on, to hold out, to linger, to stay around, or to just exist. Does that give you any hope for success? Does that make you feel like you're going to push forward to a successful life when you're just clinging to, you're just remaining alive? Some of us are staying to relationships and we're clinging to life and we're just holding on, waiting for our partner or somebody to expire. We're clinging on. It doesn't make you feel like it's a success. When you think about what success means that you have a goal, you have an aim that you're pointing to, that you're working towards. When we get into a comfort zone situation, we become complacent. And what happens is success and complacency cannot coexist. So what we're going to do today is I'm going to do something. I'm going to make you uncomfortable with your comfort zone.